First of all, employers have to be really good at selling their message. What they love doing, what they're really, really good at, what their dream was. In most cases, most employers are chasing a dream. And when hiring people, you want to find like-minded individuals who can also help pursue that dream as well. So it's quite hard, but I think if employers firstly can push their own message and love what they do, I think you'll be attracted. You'll actually get people that are attracted to that or aligned with that message. I do think that once you find those people, you have to have an induction process that can sort out the ones that are really passionate to the ones that are semi-passionate, which you couldn't see how passionate they were on the first interview. And I think that a lot of businesses don't formalize an induction process to make it really, really easy for themselves to try and find the best people to work in their businesses. The other issue to think about is that retail, in some cases, isn't the most desirable profession to work in. So for some employers, it would be hard to try and find the best of a bunch that might be semi-motivated. But it's still, if you've got a dream, if you've got a passion to chase your business and people are buying from you, it's your responsibility to your business to find those right people. And if that means you're doing extra hours until you do, then that's what it takes. Because getting someone that's not aligned with your thought process and with your business model can be absolutely catastrophic to the actual business. All you need is one customer to be upset, as you know, and it's on Facebook, and we've got a terrible situation. You're putting out fires. We live in a very technology-distracted world, and we only have so many hours a day that command our attention and we can give energy towards. Customers are the same. They walk into your shop, they've got their mobiles on them, texts, phone calls, not to mention being able to shop online from your phone. So we have to become really great at creating experiences in stores. And it's probably the most overused word in customer service today, is creating the right experience. But it's repeated for a reason. It's because we remember great people. And we tend to go back to them, not necessarily the store, but the person. So if we can find the right synergy between giving a great experience and having good people that work for you, I think we can have a great scenario where customers will be very happy to walk into. But so many stores don't pay attention to that because it's all about the lease and the expenses on the business. And it's quite funny, we lose the fact that customers walk in for an experience, because whether you're buying a pair of shoes or whether you're buying a plate, you can buy that from anywhere, but you've chosen to walk into a specific store to get those things. So I think when they walk in, it is our responsibility as retail staff to absolutely not just serve them, but to blow them away. And that comes down to personality, but it also comes down to the owner of the store and what he or she believes in. So I think they're the two areas that have to merge. And personality would be the largest thing. Training's important. And the reason that it's important is, again, for two reasons. One is you filter out the people that are semi-passionate. And in my opinion, you can't afford to have semi-passionate people in a business. And secondly, I really, really honestly believe that properly trained people that love the business and the core message of what your business is all about will excel. Because they'll know the technical aspects of the product that you're selling, but they love the product that you're selling. So you walk into a store and you not only have an informative sales assistant or service assistant, you've got someone that loves what they do. It shines through their eyes. And all of a sudden, you become really, really excited about, yes, I'm happy to spend my money with this person because they are so there for me. And if you can find that person in the store, pay them anything you can, because they are so important to have and to represent you in your business. Sometimes, and don't get me wrong, sometimes you can hire someone that's great on paper and that presents well, and that can end up being a total disaster. And sometimes you can hire someone that's not so great on paper, and they can be great. But all we've got is first impressions. That's all we've got. We don't know someone's personality. We don't know someone's value system. We don't know someone's history in a 5-minute encounter. So we make decisions based on first impressions. And although we keep saying we shouldn't be doing that, that's all we can do. So as time goes on, obviously the probation period comes into it then. You find out what someone's really like. But I do think that if you can find the right people from first impressions, usually it tends to go on. If you feel in your gut that they are the right people for your business and they believe in it. And the other thing is, I actually ask people what they know about my business. The internet is the biggest research tool in the world. So if someone's come prepared, I look at that and I think, well done. I won't say that to them on the spot, but I feel it because it shows that they actually give a crap, I'm sorry for the language, about what I do for a living. And someone that comes unprepared and doesn't know about my business, especially when the internet has just the greatest research tool in the world, and they come ill-prepared, I look at that as, well, then you don't really care. And if you don't care, maybe we're both wasting our time. But I think it also comes down to the discretion of the person that's interviewing. They've got to use their own judgment as well. There isn't a wrong or right way to hire people. There's only new ways. And it comes down to the people that own the businesses that can see if they can use their own intuition, their own guidance, if the person in front of them is the right fit. Sometimes you'll get it right. Sometimes you'll get it wrong. When you get it wrong, make a quick decision for it to be positive or negative. Because I honestly believe that the longer that situation continues, the worse it is for both parties, not just the employer. You have to recognize the importance of your people that are working for you now. Money comes and goes, product comes and goes, service scenarios come and go, but people remain. And it costs nothing to recognize the goodness of people that are working under your stead, and recognize that you probably are where you are because you've had great people backing you. And if you can recognize that and show that appreciation, you'll have a great team.
Thanks for watching. To view part 2 of providing outstanding customer service or other videos in the series, go to agha.com.au.